Someone just clowned you. Let's see who that is. Oh, Dundee, of course.
Tell him I'll slap him with a wet fish.
Oh, someone else checked in. Let's see who that is. Oh, Vapor. Sir Vapor is back. I think Joseph is also coming, which is good. So I think we should have 15 at least, according to the people that checked in. No, actually 16, because I think Joseph is coming too. So we have 14 check-ins plus 1 reserve. No, actually someone just checked out. Who is this clown? Oh, Ahmed Shaban. Alright. Just realized I sent this all this on the stream, so Oh yeah, Equasar is here. Good, good.
Oh, fastest vegetable in the world's here.
Yeah, he's here. Joseph. 13, decent number. Still waiting on Baraka and Bello. Think I'm not forgetting about anyone.
Huh?
I think I'm not forgetting about anyone, hopefully. Let me
Well, we've got
see.
13 in so far.
Okay, I'll read you the people that check in. You let me know if everyone is in.
Okay.
Dundee, Tired Clown, Kalas, Black Bala, Baraka, Bello, Jane, Necktie, Vapor, Cucumber, Talus, Will, Nick FIFA. I think it's only Bialo and Baraka.
Yeah, those are the only two that we're waiting on.
Yeah, Equasar is also here. And checked out Hunter, Flanny, Tundi, Stanley, and Damed. And Unsure, Joseph that is here, and Acid Master that isn't here. So, yeah, I think it's just Baraka and Bialo we are waiting for. Dirtiest Driver is in.
Yeah, Buell's here.
So, we're just missing Baraka and we are ready to go. I know Baraka always joins like in the time limit, like with 2 minutes to go. So.
He always leaves it to the last pissing minute.
Yeah, I think he likes to practice to the end. But it's still fair play, like, you know, he can join whenever he wants before 30, so it's all good. Did someone left? I don't know, I think something changed in here. I think... Oh yeah, someone left. Who was it? Bialo? Okay. Okay, sending him another invite. 1 second, please, clown. I clowned him. Wanna clown him as well?
Hold on.
Okay. Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
So we have 2 break minutes.
Cap's here as well.
Yeah. Okay, we have 2 break minutes before starting. I'm gonna make it a final check.
Everyone's here, so we might as well just start.
It's 2 minutes. Still wanna start on time. It's not that much.
Well,
Still,
we've got a minute.
yeah, hoping on some reserves as well, so maybe leave them at 2-minute chance. I'm gonna do a quick check about these settings if everything is fine.
Right, well, I'm going to start the fucking countdown and whatever else. As soon as it hits past, then we might as well start. Get ready to fucking tell everyone to ready up.
Yeah. I'll tell them to ready up in less than 1 minute.
Right, it's past now.
Yep, I already told them. And now they don't ready up. Okay, they do now. Are you doing the intro on the Twitch? Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to another edition of the IOR Racing League. We are live for the Spanish Grand Prix Season 6 Round 5. My name is British Pitbull. Welcome in. Hope everyone is doing really well today. I'm feeling fantastic, as always. I am joined by my fellow commentating colleague, Sir David. How are we?
Welcome everyone, guys, back to IOR after a break week. Welcome you too, British Pitbull, also known as Clint. But we are back here today after a deserved break, and well, on a league versus league race also that didn't go our way, but we'll talk about that later. It's today time to do the Spanish Grand Prix on the new layout. Not big changes, but we have that, of course, that first corner of the last sector. That's the big change of the track now. So it's gonna be fun with these 15 drivers we have on the grid. We have the Mercedes guys, the Ferrari guys, and of course the Williams guys, the guys that are fighting for the championship. So it should be a fun race. We have also Yane, who's now named Stan Ross instead of Yane due to an issue with his old account. Driving finally on the Alfa Romeo. This is going to be his first race of the season, together with his teammate Tired Clown. The Alfa Romeos haven't scored a single point because they haven't raced in a single race this season. We have Will on his second race. We have Bialo back, so it's going to be the first race that the McLaren team is finally complete on track. And we have Equasar back racing as a reserve driver on the Haas. So 15 drivers there fighting for the win today on a track that I'm expecting to be one of the closest races of the season, because I've just seen in time trial the times are really close.
Yeah, time trial times are really, really close. Probably going to see a lot of DRS trains going on. But hopefully it's going to be a massive fight between Baraka and 100% between those two for the win, because them two have been fighting hammer and tongs so far throughout this whole season up now.
Yeah, definitely should be a good battle between these two. Like you said, they've been racing each other through the whole season. Let me fix something here.
Two gets a bit of a wobble, and he's gone off wide. He's lost the rear end. Doesn't invalidate his lap time though, but that is going to impede it.
And I'm going to onboard with Dundee, who's also starting off line lap just right now after his teammate. He is coming at the sector that his teammate Talus messed up. Coming into the end of sector 1, and it's going to be a 22.1 for Dundee. It's going to be, I think, maybe the first lap set. No, I think there's an Alpine in the way, but he also goes a bit wide there. Hopefully didn't lose time. He's going to stay in 4th gear for this corner. It's kind of high in my opinion, but well, he knows what he's doing, of course. 7th gear down into 5th gear, staying on high gears. Dundee kind of copying Cucumber's usual driving style of trying to go every corner in a higher gear than usually people do. Now coming into the new section of the track, it's gonna be a 51.5 for Dundee in sector 2. Now coming into the slowest part of the track in this sector 3 with all those chicanes. And 5th gear goes over the curbs there, bouncing a bit the car. 2nd gear into the chicane. Kinda weird not going into 3rd gear into that one, but we're coming into the exit of the final corner, and what time is Dundee gonna set? Comes into a line, and it's gonna be a 17.2. That's the first real time set, because Talus lap's definitely not good at all. 19.5.
2 seconds, two and a bit seconds faster than.
And there goes the time to beat today, a 16.8 by Slippery Cucumber there. Only actually 4 times faster than Dundee, and Necktie is only 3 times lower than Cucumber there. So, as I said, in time trial it's close, in the race it's also gonna be close.
Black Barla coming. Final chicane. That was a bank lap. I believe he's going to go on a fast time run. But right on board with Bull for a bit. Around 23. Down to 40, 18.1 seconds quicker.
Mate, for some reason I hear you very, very low. Is there an issue with your microphone, or is maybe me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
Yeah, I was hearing you very low since like a couple of minutes. I think should be good now. Alright. Let's keep going with this. I'm gonna go on board with Yanni now, who is the man that's driving his first race on this season 6 of IOR. He raced on the anniversary race, pre-season race. Oh! He's not even on a lap, and
he was 25 seconds quicker than his previous time, and he spun.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, because it was a 49.7. That's a horrible time. And here comes Jane on to the final sector of the track with a purple sector too, which maybe might be just a glitch of the game. And is coming into the final couple of chicanes here. Second gear into the chicane, now third gear on the exit. What time is Jane gonna set? Can he challenge the top guys? Coming into the line, and it's gonna be a 17.5, just ahead of Nick FIFA. Puts himself up into P4, but 3 tenths behind Dundee there.
His teammate is coming around the final chicane now. Tired Clown. He'll come around the final corner. Down the start, finish straight. DRS wide open. Crossing the line. And it's only 7th for 118.9. What about Joseph Vesley? He's started a lap. He's just gone around turn 3. Coming up to turn 4. Takes a wide exit. The apex very nicely there. A lot of these drivers will probably be using a low downforce setup to a degree.
Something around 37, 40 or something like that. It's of course a track with not many straights, just the main straight, which isn't a long one, and then this really short straight in sector 2. Apart from that, is a lot of corners on the track. So it's also not gonna be an easy track to overtake. So if you remember Australia, it was really difficult to overtake Baraka.
Oh mate, that was a hell of a race that was.
Yeah, there was an epic battle between.
Coming down the start, finish straight, crossing the line, and he goes 6th at 118.3.
Now, what I was saying, it was an epic battle between Baraka, Cucumber, and Thales that Australia race.
Yeah, that was an epic battle.
But as you could see that time, it was really hard to overtake, and now it might be the same because Spain is not an easy track to overtake at all.
No, it's a very narrow circuit, that's for sure. You know, and obviously with all the twists and the turns, you know, it's not going to be easy. Going into turn 1 and turn 2 is probably the only times that you're probably going to get some overtakes going in, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. So Bulow now, round 3. Round the final chicane. The apex nicely. Not too much wheel spin on exit. Comes around the final corner. DRS wide open down the start, finish straight. Crossing the line and is 5th. 117.6 for him.
Good luck from Bialo there.
Baraka Cap is coming out of the pits. He is coming out of the pit lane.
I think it's only gonna go for 2 runs, as well he stayed a long time there in the pit lane. Equasar is the only driver that has not set a lap yet, apart from Baraka. It's on the final sector. So let's go on a lap with Equasar, of course, the Pokemon from the league. Coming into the final couple of corners into second gear, first gear for the final chicane, which is really low. Kind of the opposite what Dundee was doing, for example. And comes into a line, and it's gonna be a 17.7, puts himself up into 6th place ahead of Nick FIFA. Behind Bialo, it's a kind of close battle for P4 here between, well, from Jane till Nick FIFA, I guess. It's kind of close. Then we have Cucumber, Canadian Necktie, and Dundee that are a bit far ahead. But I'll have to see when Baraka sets the lap, how fast is he gonna be. And we have, of course...
Well, in the meantime...
Yeah?
Why don't you give us a rundown on the championship order?
Oh, wait. Thales has just had a lap that is only around 50 thousandths lower than Cucumber, so the battle is under for pole position. It's a 16.8 for Thales, same as Cucumber. Now we'll have to see what Baraka can set. And yeah, I think you were asking me about the championship. I'm gonna go and quickly read that. So Baraka is currently leading the championship by 8 points ahead of Slippery Cucumber with 2 wins on the season from 4 races. Baraka currently has a 105 points. Cucumber in second place with also 2 wins this season, 97 points. Then in third place is Thales with 64 points. That, well, is the man that's trying to catch the top 2 of all IOR history, trying to get into that leading pack. He's got, for example, there in Australia, also in Bahrain, but, well, unfortunately missed Jeddah and had a terrible race in Miami. So Tyler, third place, 64 points for him. Then fourth place, Nick FIFA, which, well, hasn't been able to get on a podium yet, but has been really consistent through the season with 61 points. Bialo in P5, the man that finished every race on the top 5 till last race because he missed it, 52 points. Black Bala, the rookie this season, that is with 46 points, doing a really good job just with his consistency, finishing every race, 46 points for him. Dundee, which is starting to recover a bit, 40 points for him in 7th place. Then, well, I think I'm gonna stop there because, yeah, those are the main guys at the moment.
Oh,
so
has it bored you now, is it?
Oh wait, and Dundee has just make it up into 3rd place, 16.9 for Dundee. And I guess Baraka is also on a lap, but he has invalidated it. Baraka has invalidated his lap, and that is gonna let him with only one run.
On turn 3.
Yeah, it's only gonna let him with one run in this qualifying session. So if he messes up, he's gonna be starting at the back, and that's definitely not what he wants. But he's gonna try another lap. I don't know, not sure if he has the fuel or not. But here goes Baraka. We're gonna follow a lap with Baraka with a bit degraded tires, but I think he still can pull up some good lap out of those. It's Baraka, of course, a really fast driver. Coming into sector 1, but I think he's going a bit aggressive there, and I'm not sure if that cost him actually time or not. 6th gear into the fast right-hander. 22.0. It's a purple sector 1, but that might be a glitch. You never know when it's the first run, so you have to see the end of the lap from Baraka. 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th gear, and it's gonna go now into the short straight. 5th gear for Baraka, same as Dundee did previously. And now he's gonna make it into 7th gear for the fast right-hander. Coming into the end of sector 2 to the new part of the track, and it's gonna be a 51.0 for Baraka. Coming into the slowest section of the track, this final sector into the final chicanes. 4th gear, and is he gonna stay in 3rd gear now? Yes, he is the first one I see do that. Possibly Cucumber is gonna do the same as well. And coming into the line, and what time is Baraka gonna set? It's gonna be a 16.6. Good lap there from Baraka. Takes P1 with 5 minutes to go. 2 tenths ahead of Cucumber and Talus, but of course all of these guys still have one more run.
Well, the Canadian Necktie is on a lap at the moment. Is probably his final time run. He is 2 tenths quicker, so he is going to get into the 116s, but it's not going to be enough to get himself on the front row, I don't think, unless he has a great final sector.
I think max he can try to get is possibly a P4, but he's gonna go into the pit lane. Yeah, he's gonna go into the pit lane. And once again, as you can see, it's Mercedes, Ferrari, Williams who occupy the top 6 places. 3-way battle once again for the Spanish Grand Prix, but still some minutes to go. We'll see if maybe Yanni or Bialo can get into that mix as well, maybe Equasar as well, maybe Well, we'll see. So Bialo is currently on the lap. I'm gonna go on board with him. I think he was losing a bit of time in sector 1, but here he comes into the end of sector 2, and he is 1 tenth faster than his previous lap. That would only be enough to put him ahead of Yanne in P7 of this qualifying session. Coming into the final sector, Owen goes wide, and I think he's gonna lose the lap there because he had a bit of a moment there in that going over that curve, and yeah, he's gonna go into the pit lane. He knows he's not gonna improve. Here comes Equasar also into the final sector. Currently on P9, 1:17.7 his current time, but no, he's actually not on a lap. He's already going slow. So I think now Yanne is the one that's on a lap. Coming to the end almost of sector 2.
Tired Clown coming around the final sector now to start his final time run of the session.
Yanne is improving 2 tenths. He might even be fighting there for P6 on the grid. Let's see how good is his final sector. Possibly gonna be his last run as well from Yanne, so he needs to make it a really good one to finish this qualifying session. Coming into the final corners, the final chicane. 2nd gear, as most people are doing, and now it's gonna be a 17.1 actually makes it up into P5, which is a massive lap there by Janne. He is behind the Williams guys, but of course Canadian Necktie and Nick FIFA still have one more run, while Janne, I think he won't have any more runs.
Just bear with me, Dave.
You have any issues with your microphone, mate? So following the lap with Tired Clown, he is now on the final sector as well. And well, currently is sitting on last place on the grid, but we'll see what place can he put out himself up in this final run he's gonna have. Comes into a line and it's gonna be for Tired Clown, is gonna stay in P15, but only 3 tenths behind Callas, who is actually on a terrible moment for qualifying, almost last today. It's definitely not been a good session for the Alpine man. Yeah, teammate Janne is on P5. Yeah, he already had done his final run, had no more chance of doing another one, he's out of fuel. And here comes Thales, who is gonna be our first candidate battling for pole position that's gonna set a lap on this final run. Going on board with Thales into sector 1, 6th gear for him. Now not going on 7 gears because I think he would have got a bit of understeer there. Improving 99 thousandths in sector 1. Every improvement is a big hit for this session because it's really close, especially between the top 3 battling for pole position today. Following Thales, now he's gonna go down into 4th gear. He likes to go a bit lower on gears there. Taking the next curve wide, 6th gear for Thales, and he goes really wide there, but he thankfully doesn't invalidate some way. And now he is, actually he's now slower, he is 80 thousandths lower than his previous lap. Black Bala has retired in the pit lane. Oh, and there was an Alpine, I think, there off the road. I think Thales might not be able to improve due to that mistake on sector 2. He comes in the final chicane. Yeah, he's gonna come into the pit lane. No way, he was not gonna improve that lap. And here comes Dundee, who's also gonna try and improve. But is he on a bad lap or a good lap as well? Like Thales, he is gonna try and make it to the line. He might take away that P3 from his teammate. Coming into the line, and it's gonna be actually P2 for Dundee. P2 for Dundee, a really good lap there. And Slippery Cucumber is not improving. Yeah, he's not improving. And Baraka should be improving. Yeah, he is improving right now.
He's nearly 2 tenths quicker. Comes down the start-finish straight. DRS wide open, crosses the line, and it is quicker by nearly 4 tenths. A 1:16.295, and that secures pole position for Baraka.
Yeah, that was a really great lap from Baraka, 4 tenths ahead of Dundee. And Cucumber.
Great lap.
Cucumber and Thales messed completely up that final run. And now Janne also has splitted the top 3 teams, putting himself up in P5. Canadian Necktie couldn't do a final run, and Nick FIFA only made it to save into a P7. So it was a really good qualifying session. Baraka takes his 3rd pole of the season, and well, aiming for the 3rd win as well. Now has Dundee there in 2nd place, Cucumber in 3rd, Thales in 4th, but I'll have to remember that these 2 messed up their final run. So we'll have to see how the race pace goes.
Well, as we get set for 33 laps of absolute, no doubt, some really great action. Give you the quick rundown in a second. So David, this is your cue to shower for about 2 minutes. So Baraka Cap is on pole position with a 1:16.295, a great lap for him. Dundee lines up alongside him in 2nd place on the front row. Slippery Cucumber did not improve, unfortunately. He's half a tenth slower than Baraka. He sits himself into 3rd, Thales in 4th, Stenros or Janne in 5th, Canadian Necktie in 6th, Nick FIFA in 7th, Biolo 8th, Will 9th, Not So Vapor 10th. Joseph Vesley 11th, Equazar 12th, Black Bala in 13th, Callis in 14th, and in 15th position is Tired Clown. Hi, Creep. How are we?
So we're gonna get started soon with the Spanish Grand Prix. Remember that there is no formation lap, so
Why is
drivers,
there no formation?
there is no formation lap. I said it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it's working. Because we tried it last week, if you remember.
I don't know, yeah, but there was a sound glitch then, and I don't.
Not last week. The week after the week before.
Yeah, there was a sound glitch and all that stuff, so I'm not gonna be bothered to wait what next surprise Codemasters is gonna bring us. So, formation lap off for the rest of the season, then possibly is gonna be back for next one, season 7 next year. Oh, and it's Dino Bino Bambino who is in the commentary box from YouTube. Yes, Dino Bino Bambino says, "Hi, hope to see an entertaining race without many incidents." Well, hopefully as well. We don't have many incidents on this race. So drivers now ready to start the race. Remember, there's no formation lap. We are gonna get going now. Lights coming. And it's lights out and away we go. Everyone has started on the medium tires. Look at Cucumber's already ahead of Thales, of Dundee, sorry, and Giannis got a really good start as well, going up into P5 after contact between Thales and Necktie. Yeah, between Thales and Necktie there. Thales is dropped to 10th place of the race. Baraka leads, followed from Cucumber. Cucumber's already there at the back of Baraka. Then comes Yane on P5. Look at Cucumber's getting really good traction against Baraka. There's a yellow flag. That's Nick FIFA also off there. On lap 1, a lot of incidents. Dundee has dropped 2 places from Yane and Slippery Cucumber. Slippery Cucumber now putting a lot of pressure on Baraka. Baraka might have the quali pace, but now seems that Cucumber has the race pace on him, because once again he's really close and might even be thinking about a move here into the next corner. Here comes Slippery Cucumber. Is he gonna send it down the inside? No, actually he backs off, but he could have well tried and go for a move there on Baraka. Good start there by Slippery Cucumber. I have to give a lot of credit to him, also to Yane, making up 2 places on the start of this race and still holding into the DRS range. Thales is now down into last place of the race, battling against Nick FIFA. I'm not sure if Thales actually, yeah, he has wing damage, has a broken wing. Will battling against Equazar in P7, and also look at the good start that Vapor got, 4 places up into 6th place of the race. Baraka leads, followed by Slippery Cucumber, followed by Yane, followed by Dundee. Everyone on the DRS range of these guys.
Down the inside on Equazar, and he gets that move done going into turn 1.
Baraka goes a bit wider, and his Slippery Cucumber that is already briefing him at his back. Is gonna try and get past him as soon as he can. DRS is gonna be enabled soon, both of course saving a lot of the rear S. No need to worry about that yet. Yane doing his best to close the gap with the top 3, and Dundee there as well. Thales coming out of the pit lane, broken wing in lap 1. Baraka leads, then comes Slippery Cucumber, then comes Yane, then comes Dundee, then comes Necktie, and then Vapor, who's already lost the DRS train and being attacked now by Will. And actually Will, you'll have to remember once again, Will has just changed his name for the 1000th time.
Typical. We'll right up the gearbox of Not So Vapor. Going into the final chicane, no doubt we'll get the run going down into turn 1.
Well, I don't know what Cucumber did there, but I think he got a really bad exit out of the final corner, and that is also going to allow Yane to stay in the DRS train, same as Dundee and Necktie.
Will making a move on Lots of Vapor down the inside. Side by side.
Go on more with that, and yeah.
Going into turn 1, who's going to break the latest? And that will be Will going into turn 1, gets that move completed.
Good move by Will there. Yeah, good move there. Putting himself up into P6. It's actually after a horrible race for himself at Miami. Oh, and there's a spinner. There's a spinner that's
And
Callas.
that is Callus, and he has wing damage by the
Oh,
looks
he
of
has
it.
caused a severe collision with Joseph Besley.
Joseph Besley.
He collected him on the spin, I guess, and now Besley has
dear.
broken wing. Here comes Nick
doesn't have
FIFA.
any wing damage.
Yeah, no, he just spawned, but I think it broke the wing from Besley completely there. And now Nick FIFA making a move on Black Ball, also trying to make his way past. Baraka keeps leading the race, followed by Cucumber, but now Cucumber is gonna have his first overtaking up. Oh, and there's Will. There goes Will, who has lost a lot of places. Let's go round. Will is round. Will is round and is now gonna be overtaken by Tard Clown, where that was the first mistake by Will there. There goes Tard Clown down the inside, but he's actually gonna sit there, and there's actually Nick FIFA can make 2-on-1 here because it's possibly gonna be get overtaken Tard Clown easily, and then it's gonna go for Will. Yellow flag, and that is, I think that's still Will. Oh no, that's Black Bala. Black Bala is slow into the final corner. Joseph Besley is gonna come into the pit lane to replace the wing. Of course, a safety car can happen at any moment, and now it's Vapor who's off the road. In turn 1, and he does a kind of an unsafe rejoin, but not that unsafe, so people still going around, not feeling that comfortable with the handling yet, some of these guys.
But this battle for P3 is getting really, really close between Stenros, Dundee and Canadian Necktie.
And now Nick FIFA gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That is one that possibly will get removed after the race, because I know how are that ones. So
yeah, that's if it gets reported.
Yeah. Oh no, actually not. He's not gonna get it removed because he's gonna get it removed in the pit lane anyway. So yeah, sadly, but it's not gonna be possible to remove that one. Just bad luck and unfortunate from the game there. Nick FIFA getting past Star Clown. They're into the end of the short straight at the end of Sector 2. And now following the battle. Oh, Dundee!
Bang in the back of Stenros there.
Necktie is gonna go.
Oh!
What was that?
Jeez!
Oh no way, what was that?
And that was a bit of a mistake there from Canadian Necktie, getting too much of the outside curb.
And I think Dundee's let Yane by, or I don't know, because Yane is once again ahead. Maybe he wanted to let him by because...
No, I think Dundee let Yane through.
Yeah, I think...
Bump and...
Now Necktie, once again, is going to be losing a lot of points for the team. It could have been maybe even a podium for him. And there's an Alpha going slow. Let's start Clown. And Necktie is... Oh, it's off the road. Necktie is off the road.
No,
he needs to rejoin safely the track, and he does. He does rejoin safely. I hope he doesn't rage quit, because if he does, he's gonna throw away more points for the team.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know when a safety car might happen, so it's no reason to rage quit. Remember, P1 to P19 score points, so we only have 15 today. So if everyone finishes the race, is gonna be scoring at least some points. So I always ask, please don't rage quit. Anything can happen. It's a long way to go. Baraka leads then from Slippery Cucumber, who is now on the DRS but is not attacking yet. He just wants to sit there, maybe try that Baraka uses more and more of his CRS. Meanwhile, Nick FIFA is gonna try and go for Will, now 1.1 second behind. We already saw him overtake him at Miami. He's gonna try now. He's still looking for that podium that's run away from his hands a lot of times this season. Callas 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. And Necktie is coming into the pit lane now, and hopefully he is not gonna retire when Callas has retired. Hopefully Necktie won't. Or is he gonna retire? Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah.
Oh well, never mind. We move on. Dundee finally gets past Yane.
Yeah, I think he did already some minutes ago.
So 2 drivers out.
Anyway, we keep battling the battle for the lead.
Oh, Dundee having a bit of a wobble there, coming out of turn 10. Kept it in a straight line though, as he's pushing hard to get up to the back of the front runners.
Yana is trying to get back the DRS with Dundee, but hasn't done so yet. Bialo is driving alone, once again making it a top 5 for himself. Equasar also driving alone, Will driving alone, Nick FIFA driving almost alone, he's trying to chase Will. And then we have Tired Clown and Black Bala and, well, teammate battle there for P10 of the race between the Alpha Tauri guys. And then Thales and then Joseph Besley far behind on the distance. Sir Vapor gets past Black Bala into turn 1. Good move there. Well, I think there's not much to watch because I think Cucumber is not thinking about an attack on Baraka yet, so...
No, he's just staying within the DRS at the moment.
Yeah, and everyone else is out of the DRS, so... I don't know, I think it's gonna be kind of a calm moment of the race right now. Well, maybe if Nick FIFA catches Whale. If not... It's not much to watch yet unless Cucumber wants to try and get the move done on Baraka, but he doesn't want to. Yeah, he's not deploying at all his ERS, so definitely does not want to get past him yet, or does he? He's coming close into turn 1.
Ever closer. Is he gonna look for a move? No, he's not.
Yeah, still, well, definitely with ERS, but actually Baraka also has ERS to defend, so... Oh yeah, I'm just sitting there, these two bull are gonna try and pull the gap with the other ones. Meanwhile, Nick FIFA is almost on the DRS from Will, but still losing it by a bit of margin, a minimal margin. Actually, Will extended a 10th, went a 10th faster than Nick FIFA. Yane is losing pace to Dundee as well. Actually, can Dundee catch the lead in pack because if they're going too slow? I don't think he's actually out of ERS as well. So, once again, Cucumber driving the most calm race, not deploying ERS at all. Closes the gap to Baraka there, but there's not enough for a move yet. Doesn't want to use his ERS.
Slippery Cucumber has 20% more ERS than Baraka Cap has.
Still not a big difference. Actually, Baraka has now 90, Cucumber has 100, so it's not that it's a big gap, but you know, I think that I could put now music for babies that they put for them to sleep because there's actually nothing to see. Oh, actually no. Cucumber was thinking about a move there. On Baraka. And I will have to wait a whole lap to see if he's gonna try it or not, because as you can see, almost no one else is in the DRS range. But actually not. Nick FIFA is now catch Will for P7 of the race. And ERS just 10% more than Will, and now we are gonna see a battle between McLaren and Mercedes. They're battling for P7 of this race. If Nick FIFA wants to make it into the top 5, he's definitely gonna need to clear Will, and Will is, well...
I think Will may have a little bit of wing damage though, to be fair, because there's no way Nick FIFA caught up with Will that quickly.
I don't know where could he have got wing damage. He was...
Yeah.
No, I don't think he has wing damage. I don't really think he has wing damage.
Tires may just be falling off then.
And once again, the battle for the lead between Baraka and Slippery Cucumber is gonna come now into turn 1. Is Cucumber gonna think about a move or not yet? I think he's closer now. You can see the rear wing, the front wing, sorry. But I think he's not gonna deploy his ERS for one more time. Actually, Dundee, I think, is even closing the gap to these two. No, now Cucumber is going for it. No, he backs off. He backs off there. Maybe he just wants Baraka to deploy a lot of his ERS and then he'll attack him when Baraka deploys a lot, but that actually is also difficult. That happens because Baraka also has a lot of ERS, but well, he made him use a bit of it now. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see, definitely.
Well, so far so good by these two front runners. Nose to tail between each other for the whole race so far. Lap 10:33.
And Thales has now pitted for some reason.
Yeah,
oh, he retired.
Now, why did he retire?
I don't have a clue.
Okay.
Well, definitely threw away a lot of points there for the team that could have well got. And now here comes Baraka on Slippery Cucumber. Slippery Cucumber then gonna try and go for the move once again on Baraka there into the main straight. And now he deploys a bit of his ERS, but is still not getting enough close to Baraka. Actually, he's getting a bit close. So gonna go for it, thinks about it, fakes a move there on Baraka. Yeah, he's definitely trying to make Baraka use a lot of his ERS to then let him vulnerable to an attack.
Not just that, I think he's pushing this hard to make Baraka make a mistake.
Yeah, but it's really hard to make Baraka make a mistake. You know, he's one of the most consistent drivers in the league, so if not the most. But anyway, he can make him use a lot of his ERS, so that could be also the strategy for Slippery Cucumber. We're getting some comments in the... Yeah, we're getting some comments in the commentary box from YouTube, so I'm gonna go and quickly read that while we enjoy this Baraka Cucumber battle. Oh, and actually Bialo has closed the gap to Yane. Bialo is 1.1 seconds behind Yane, and we can see a battle between two of the most hard racers on the league. They're battling for P4. So let's see the comments in the commentary box. It's a Dino who says after race chat gonna be fun again. Then it's Lux Machine who says clowns still alive. And and Dino says then
FIFA making a move down the inside of Will, gets that move done, going into turn 1.
And then we have a comment from Dino who says clowns still going strong. Alright then.
Indeed.
And Necktie has just sent a message to the chat with a face of Ronald McDonald. Anyway, the battle for the lead continues between Baraka and Cucumber. Baraka leads, I think, locked out of his tires there, and Slippery Cucumber is now gonna try and go for the move on Baraka once again.
He did get a good run out of the final corner. I don't think he's close enough to make a move yet.
Baraka Cab using a lot of his ERS there to keep in front of Cucumber.
Have the battle between
Cucumber managing to stay behind with the DRS.
Have battle between Bialo and Yane there on P4. Dino says Bialo has surprisingly solid pace. Actually, Bialo's been improving a lot recently, so it's really not that surprising to me. But yeah, I think he's showing better pace than maybe on some previous races. But yeah, it's good, it's good.
Slippery Cucumber dropping back a bit. Hopefully he can stay within the DRS, and Baraka Captain's the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far, and that's 120.5.
Damn it, it's turn 1.
Bialo is in the pit lane. Bialo's in the pit lane. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. That is in Alpha Tauri, and it is...
That is not Vapor.
Yeah, it's around there in the final corner. Bialo's gone for the hard set of tires. yellow flag, and that is Black Bala. Both AlphaTauri spinning almost at the same lap, but he takes the control of his car. Tired Clown in the pit lane, Vapor on the pit lane as well. Joseph Besley is not gonna be ahead of these guys, I think. No, he won't. Meanwhile, the battle between Baraka and Cucumber continues for the lead of the race. Baraka keeps deploying a bit of his CRS. He's lost a bit compared to Slippery Cucumber. And so, yet to see who of these two is actually gonna make it a win on this race. Baraka is using more ERS than Cucumber. Actually, Cucumber has still full ERS.
Kept running a bit wide going into turn, coming out of turn 4. In a lot of the outside curve. Nearly caught the grass and nearly spun.
I wonder who of these two is gonna be the first one to stop. I think Overcut is actually the way to go around here. Or if they're even gonna try and extend medium soft. I think it won't work now, but I think medium hard is actually the way to go on this race, but we'll have to see. Dundee's not that far behind there on P3 of the race, 5.5 seconds, and is clearly ahead of Giannis, so it's going to be a comfortable podium for Dundee, we could say. Meanwhile, Nick FIFA already ahead of Will, and actually Nick FIFA closing the gap to Yanni now. But the bad thing is that he's gonna lose time on his pit stop. Due to the 5-second penalty that he has to serve. Lap 16 of the race, almost at the half of it. Baraka keeps leading from Slippery Cucumber. I gotta say this race is not really enjoyable compared to the previous races we've had on the league this season, but it's still a decent one, at least. Well, we only have 3 DNFs, 3 of them because of rage quit, so...
Yep. But it is what it is, we press on, we continue.
Yeah. I'm really annoyed when people rage quit from the race, also knowing they can score good points for the team, but well, yeah, as you say, it is what it is. Not what I like to see most from these guys, but yeah, it happens sometimes. And here comes Slippery Cucumber deploying a bit of his CRS, trying to close the gap on Baraka. Baraka's also using his CRS to defend from Slippery Cucumber, and well, Cucumber has not gone for a move there once again, but he's making Baraka deploy more of his CRS. Now, Nick FIFA is in the pit lane, and there he's gonna have to serve that 5-second penalty. He is gonna be behind Bialo when he comes out.
Oh, Slippery Cucumber nearly tapping the rear end of Baraka then.
As there goes Nick FIFA.
Turn 4.
He's actually gonna be even behind Dan. He's gonna be behind Equasar as well. He's gonna have a good outlap there to not lose that match against Whale. That is gonna be pitting soon. And I wonder when the top 2 are gonna stop. There's a yellow flag that is, I think that oh, that's Vapor on the main straight. He needs to.
Yeah, it looks like he's spun.
Oh, and he's gonna rejoin the track just ahead of the
Baraka
top
pits.
2. Oh, Baraka's in the pit lane. Baraka is in the pit lane. Well.
So now that has released Slippery Cucumber, and he's going to deploy most of his ERS down the main straight. He's going to try and go for the undercut.
Well, fortunately for Cucumber,
whichever.
he doesn't have a teammate that could try and hold Baraka behind, and Dundee's also in the pit lane. So where is Baraka actually gonna come out? Is gonna be behind Whale, who has also not pitted yet. Baraka, they're coming out of the pit lane. Also, that stop make him save a lot of his CRS, which is good for him. Coming there on cold, hard tires. 3.5 seconds behind Will, getting those hearts and temperatures.
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
Now Slippery Cucumber on the lead of the race. We have to see how much does he want to extend that stop, or if he is coming into the pit lane on this lap to make it an overcut on Baraka. He's 7 times faster than his previous best lap from himself. Well, he's definitely trying to go for the overcut now. 57% DRS is going to be kind of tight with Baraka then, who hasn't been able to close the gap on Will on second place. In third place, sorry, and Will is also closing the gap to Yanni now. Yanni is struggling a lot on pace today, not sure if he actually has some damage. And now there goes Cucumber into the pit lane. And we'll have to see if he is going to be ahead or behind Baraka. Possibly he's going to be ahead due to the overcut. So Baraka having a lot of issues to warm those tires. But we will have to see. And Vapor has retired, but in the pit lane.
Here comes on his way out of the pit lane.
Here comes Baraka out of the final corner. Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Baraka is going to come out on warm tires, but Cucumber is going to be ahead, I think. Who is going to be actually ahead is actually going to be Cucumber. It's Cucumber, but Baraka now has...
He's done it!
Yeah, but Baraka has warmer tires, so Cucumber might struggle on this first meter. Here's going to come Baraka. Baraka is going to have him try to go for Slippery Cucumber here. Cucumber still on cold tires. Can he get... Can Baraka get past Cucumber while he's still warming up his tires? Cucumber goes wide a bit there. Due to the temperatures, Baraka is going all the way by the outside. Cucumber placing his car well to defend against Baraka there. Is he gonna send it here down the inside? No, no room to do it. I think Cucumber has got this one done, but no, I really have to remember that we have that DRS straight here. Cucumber is gonna have to go full way on the inside. Is he trying to defend it? No, he's not even trying to defend with the ERS. Baraka goes all the way by the outside. Cucumber, Baraka, Cucumber is gonna be Baraka. It's gonna be Baraka who's gonna be ahead. Or is it gonna be Cucumber? No, it's gonna be Baraka. It's gonna be Baraka. Good move there by Baraka, but actual Cucumber there didn't want to defend the players deploying his ERS. So once again, it's Baraka who takes the lead of the race. But now Cucumber with fresher tires is gonna try and attack him for the rest of this race. So we'll have to see how this goes. Here goes Slippery Cucumber deploying a lot. He is gonna go down the inside, I think. Yes, now with warmer tires. Goes down the inside and takes the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Baraka down into second place. Now can he hold into Cucumber's DRS, or is Cucumber gonna start pulling away? We'll have to see. Both should have be tight in pace, but I'm not that sure about it.
Now Slippery Cucumber with warmer tyres now has the lead of this race. Will still needs to pit.
Oh, and Will is still leading. Will leading the race. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to see that.
But it's not going to be for very long because Slippery Cucumber is gaining.
Baraka still managing to hold with Slippery Cucumber, but Slippery Cucumber seems to have better pace like usually he does in the race. Also closing the gap into Will, and now in this final sector, let's see how does Slippery Cucumber go compared to Baraka, or if Baraka will be able to fight Cucumber back into the main straight. Cucumber getting better exit, I think, from the corner. Now Baraka is gonna have to maybe deploy some of his CRS, or is he gonna try and save? No, he's actually gonna try and save some of his CRS and not use that much against Slippery Cucumber. Meanwhile, Will keeps the lead of the race, 2.6, 2.5 ahead of Slippery Cucumber. Dundee also closed a bit the gap there on P4, but Dundee doesn't have to do much, really that much. He has a safe podium there. Vapor has left the session after DNFing already, so no issues with that. I think all the DNFs we've had today being from Rage Quit, but it's actually more annoying than when they DNF on track because they are just quitting because they don't want to keep on, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Like I said, mate, we push on. You know.
Kind of a boring race, I'll have to say. All the show was given to us today by Cucumber and Baraka, so really grateful to these two for giving us a fun race like always. They are there to save it. But now, Cucumber actually not closing that much on Will. He's not been pushing at all, I think. 2 seconds. Now there's a yellow flag. That is Nick FIFA, I think. That is Nick FIFA. Yeah,
Yep.
Nick FIFA went off there. And now he's lost around 10 seconds to Equasar, and I think he's not gonna be able to make it any more places up on this race if it continues going like this. Will pits, so he's not gonna interrupt the top 2. He's gonna have the fresher tires on the track. Baraka trying to do his best to save his CRS, and he's doing now. He's managed to save a bit of it. With the current results, still Cucumber will be second in the championship. Baraka will be leading by only 3 points ahead of him if the race finishes like it is right now. Cordo's still a long way to go. Baraka can retake the lead at any moment, or also Cucumber can pull away. Still 11 laps to go on this race. You have to run them, you have to race them. It's nothing is said yet till the checker flag is on. So we keep following the Spanish Grand Prix. And look, at Will's strategies actually might work because he is on P6 on soft tires. He is now gonna look to go for Jane, and then he has Bialo ahead. Might be even looking for a P4 finish there, Will, if the tires don't die at the end, of course.
Oh, those tires are going to be well and truly dead. If he's on the soft tires, he's going to be doing 11 laps on these. There is no way he's going towards the end on this set of tires, because they will fall off after about 5 or 6 laps. So I think he may just be going for track position here as he gets the DRS going down the main straight.
Yane's light is flashing, but still he's not gaining that much on him. Here comes Will on Yane, but still too far behind to go for a move there. But he's definitely gonna get the better traction on the soft set of tires. Now Yane, we know, is one of the hardest drivers to overtake, so if now he can keep Will behind for the rest of the race, that would be a massive play there by the Alfa Romeo driver. But also Bialo is there to help his teammate battle against the Alfa here. Will sends it down the inside. They are gonna make a bit of contact there, and it's gonna be, oh, they're banging wheels still, coming into the next, banging wheels. And well, that was kinda close, but they managed to make it clean. Yane is now gonna have the DRS on Will, who is now 1.2 behind his teammate Bialo. Is Yane gonna send a move here? No, he is not. Will locks a bit his tires there. And Yane managed to stay on Will's DRS. Now the question is Will gonna be led by his teammate Bialo, or is actually Bialo gonna be fighting him? Actually Bialo has no one to fight ahead of him, so he might just try and hold his teammate behind. Or maybe make it a DRS train to hold Yane behind. We'll have to see. Yane is of course the rival for the McLaren guys at the moment. Equasar is kinda behind.
I'll tell you what though, Baraka is losing time to Slippery Cucumber.
But still managed to stay on the DRS, so...
Yep.
While he is on the DRS, he can try and save a bit of his CRS, but if he loses the DRS, then I think the race is almost over, unless Cucumber makes a mistake, of course. Baraka's managed to still keep in that around 50% DRS. Cucumber's not been deploying at all, but both actually have done a really good job in ERS management. Cucumber locks a bit his tires there, I think. Now Baraka uses a bit to the exit of the corner. Baraka gets now the fastest lap of the race on old hard tires, so it's a really good move there. But now Dundee does get the fastest lap. And here comes Will on Bialo. Now is Bialo gonna make things hard for his teammate, or is he just gonna let him go? Bialo has more ERS than him. Here comes Will. Actually no, he's not gonna put even a bit of opposition on him. There goes Will on a really good race, down into P4 for the McLaren driver ahead of his teammate Bialo. Now the question is if those tires are making it to the end or not, which they might well do. And now they have to defend against Jan, and they're going to be scoring really good points for McLaren today. P4 and P5, solid performance from the McLaren team.
Indeed,
Yellow flag,
solid.
that is Tired Clown, that's off. Safety car. Why is there even a safety car for that?
Oh, now this could throw a good... This could throw a spanner in the works here, because... Will we see the front runners pitting again?
I think they should do. They have the gap, and if they don't do, they are gonna make the mistake Mercedes did in Abu Dhabi 2021. They're gonna make the mistake Mercedes did in Sambor 2022. So
yeah, the back runners I know for a fact are gonna pit.
If Cucumber doesn't pit, he is gonna be clowned by me. But no, he does. Baraka also pits.
Oh, he does. He does.
And Dandy definitely has to do so. And actually, Will might stay out because he only has 3 lap old tires. He might think about staying out. But actually, no, he might just pit because he is not gonna be winning any track position if he stays out. Dundee is now pitting for fresh softs. Will is in. Bialo is actually staying out, but he is only gonna be ahead of. He's gonna be ahead of Dundee actually. Not gonna be ahead of Baraka. That's gonna leave only the top 2 to battle for the lead. Yane is also into the pit lane. Yeah, Bialo's gonna be blocking their Dundees. Not gonna let him do any damage there. Actually, everyone pitted except Bialo. But I don't really think he can do much there. But this brings everyone back into contention. Now anything can happen between these guys. Cucumber is the leader now, but Baraka is now going to have tires on equal conditions than Cucumber. And also the ERS is going to be the same. So Baraka still might be on for a win here, and well, you never know what else can happen. Might be a crazy restart as well.
Oh.
Well, I guess safety car is gonna stay out for one more lap because we are waiting for the final 3 to to make it into the pack.
We're probably looking at a lap to 2 laps really.
Nah, he's gonna be here by the end of this lap or by the start of the next one, but I maybe might stay out for one more lap, so that means we would get restarted on lap 29. That means that we would only have 2 laps of DRS, if I'm not wrong. 2 laps of DRS, or 3. But of course on the first one that is enabled, you won't be able to make use of it on the main straight, so I think it's only gonna be really like 2. But actually the safety car might go out on this lap because Tire Clown is not that far behind, but we'll have to see when the announcement comes out if we are going or if we are staying out for one more lap with the safety car. I think we are going to be staying one more lap unless it comes just right now in a couple of seconds, but it hasn't done yet, so I'm not that sure if we are getting a restart now or not. Looks like we are not getting a restart yet. Oh no, we are now. So Cucumber is gonna restart the race. He is gonna relaunch the pack. This is gonna be Baraka's chance to win this race. You have a fight back for the lead against Slippery Cucumber, who also needs to get a good relaunch of the... Oh, and he gets stabbed. Baraka gets stabbed there by Bialo, and actually Cucumber got a very bad restart. I think he's lighter on the final corner, but Bialo's stab also helped there. And Bialo needs to give the position back because now he overtook before the safety car. Now also gonna mess up. Now he's... Oh yeah, now Yane goes off, and all that mess caused because Bialo, what he did there. Oh no. Oh, and that is a massive hit, massive accident. What is that? Oh no! What was that? Oh.
And that is absolute pure carnage.
What was that? A complete disaster there. Oh no!
Oh,
that has to be the biggest accident of the whole season, maybe of the whole league. What was that?
Oh, jeez, oh.
Well, anyway.
She's coming in the Twitch chat saying, wowzers. Yeah. Wowzers indeed.
Cucumber leads now 8 times ahead of Baraka. Baraka trying to close a bit the gap. We were gonna have 5 laps of racing. I wonder who was actually at fault there, but luckily for Yane, he escaped from that. And now sits on P3 of the race. I wonder is gonna be actually fuming on the chat. It's gonna be Dundee that have 100% a safe podium before that safety car. I know there's gonna be a lot of swearing in the chat from Dundee, and might left the server for a couple hours, and then we're gonna have to bring him back because that was a horrible disaster there, and I'm still not sure who was actually at fault. Nick FIFA has retired from the session, which was a massive mistake there because he could well have scored good points. And now there's a safety car. I think he didn't even rage quit. I think he just crashed into the pit lane entry or something. And now we got another safety car. What on earth was that? Oh no. I can see the chat. Yeah, the same thing I said last weekend, 2 weeks ago at Miami. Well, actually we gotta put clown music to that as well, because what was that? And someone explain to me what was that? Okay, let's see. Dundee insulting in 3, 2, 1. Actually, no, he didn't insult. He just said, "I'm done." Unbelievable. Nothing else.
Another safety car, ladies and gents. Again.
Well, the good thing for the guys that crash is that they have no penalties, so anything can happen on the restart. And well, I want to see who is gonna cause the mess now, or hopefully there won't be a mess now, but that crash might actually be the biggest crash in the whole IOR history, because there were like 5 cars involved on that. And I think we are not gonna have DRS now. Yeah, we are not gonna be getting any laps of DRS because, yeah, we have 3 to go. No, actually the safety car is not gonna be going out because Bialo is still to catch the pack, or unless the safety car wants to go without waiting for Bialo, but we'll find out in a couple of seconds. I think it won't go out yet.
I think it's gonna stay out for 1 more lap.
Yeah, it's gonna stay out for 1 more lap, and that means there's definitely not gonna be DRS, so Cucumber might just get this win. Baraka's chance is gonna be, or 1, a mistake from Cucumber on the remaining 2 laps, or 2, and the most probable one, a better restart than Cucumber, as I think Cucumber slided. Cucumber's gonna have to deploy all of his ERS on that first restart of the race to not let Baraka by, because if he lets him by, then it's over for him. But also Cucumber needs to get a good restart, and now there's not be able to tap Baraka from the back, so we'll have to see what actually happens. A good race there from Janne and Will, but of course waiting for any reports if someone is gonna be penalized. Not sure who is gonna be penalized, but possibly someone will get penalized. Not sure who that will be, but I guess someone definitely is responsible for what happened there. And Joseph Bestley's left the session now, and I'm gonna invite him quickly because he's on a great race and now he's lagged out with a couple of time to go, so I'm definitely gonna invite, or I think he's already back. Can you send him an invite, please? It's not allowing me.
Who?
Bestley, Joseph.
No, it's not letting me either.
Oh, it let me now. It let me now. Should be getting back soon. They definitely don't want him to miss this part of the race. He's on a P5. It's definitely his best race of the season, so he needs to finish it in a good manner. Bestley is back. Bestley is back. Hopefully he will take control of his car really soon. Still gonna have time. Safety car is going out on this lap. I hope Joseph is back on the car, because that, if not, that might even bring more trouble then. Cucumber is gonna have to make the best restart of his life to not let Baraka get past him. If Baraka gets past him, then I think the race is over on the restart, but we'll have to see. Baraka is gonna be possibly deploying all of his ERS to get past Cucumber. And here comes Slippery Cucumber and gonna restart the race. Who is gonna win this race? It's gonna be Cucumber, it's gonna be Baraka. Oh, and Baraka's, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Cucumber is slowing down. What happened there?
Oh.
He left the session. He left the session.
No!
No! Janne's gonna win this race. Janne's gonna win this race maybe if he managed to get past Baraka. This is Janne's chance to take a win here on Spain. Goes all the way by the outside and takes the lead of the race. Janne takes the lead of the race. What a race this is. Cucumber lagged out with a couple of minutes to go. I'm gonna have to invite him back, but now Baraka's trying an attack back on him. I know, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Janne is now leading the race. Janne is gonna be your winner, I think, here on Spain. He's gonna have to hold Baraka for one entire more lap. But of course it's Janne, but it's also Baraka, two of the hardest racers in the league. Actually, it's gonna be a really exciting finish of the race. Here goes Janne, stays ahead of Baraka. Baraka is gonna have and try to attack Janne as better as he can. Janne still has more ERS than Baraka. There's now a yellow flag there at the back. That is Dundee off. That is Dundee off. There goes Baraka on Janne. There goes Baraka on Janne. Can Janne hold Baraka for the rest of this race? Is the question.
I don't think he will.
Well, there's no DRS, and that is what might save Janne, because if there was DRS definitely he wouldn't. There goes Janne, goes on the inside. He's getting really good straight line speed. The Finnish Minister of Defense once again strides back. Final lap of the race. Who is gonna win? Is it gonna be Janne? Is it gonna be Baraka? Might even it be Will.
This is gonna be close.
It's gonna be a close finish of this race. I said it was not over. It definitely wasn't over. Here comes Janne. He's gonna try and hold Baraka. Goes on the inside to hold Baraka for the lead of the race. Final lap. Is Janne actually gonna manage to win today?
Be back on the top step of the podium.
Baraka definitely doesn't need to risk too much. He's ahead of his championship rival, so he is still gonna be making a lot of good points if he even finishes behind Janne, which he might do, but he is still trying to go for this. This is not over yet. This is not over yet. Baraka might think about a move here on Janne. Is he gonna send it down the... Oh, no! No! Will is gonna win the race! Will is gonna win the race! Will is gonna win the race! No! What a race is this?
What are you doing?
What is that? What is that? Will is gonna win! Will is gonna win! I can't believe it. No, mate. No, mate. I'm dreaming, mate. I'm dreaming, mate. This is not happening. This is not real.
Clown in
Will is
IOR
gonna
history.
win. The
He's going to
Spanish
come down the
Grand
start
Prix!
finish straight
Will
to
wins
win
the
the
race!
Spanish
Will
Grand
wins the
Prix.
race! What a race was that! What a race was that
Baraka
one!
Cap comes home in second, Yanne third, but that from Baraka Cap was absolute stupid.
Wait, but I definitely need to get Will in the party chat now because I want to see him screaming now as hard as he can for that race win. Wait, I'm gonna have definitely to go for that. Definitely have to go for that. Okay. Let's get in the party chat really fast. And Bialo is the last that's gonna cross the line. Well, that's what is that? Oh no. What a race is that?
Boy.
Definitely Will
Wow.
driver of the day. Will driver of the day. You proved us wrong.
Ah, boy, oh boy. Wow.
Oh, he's here! The winner! The GOAT! The absolute GOAT!
Oh my god!
Right, hold. We've still got to do national anthems and stuff yet.
Yeah, don't worry. The fuck? Oh.
Well, definitely that has to be one of the best races of IOR of all times. Will wins the race.
Oh my god.
Baraka in second. Yana in third, but that's definitely not gonna end like that. I think Yana is gonna report Baraka definitely from that mistake. And there's definitely gonna be a report from the crash as well. So I don't know what's actually gonna be the final result of this race, but definitely I think Will's nothing moving for him. I don't think he had any fault in that incident on the first restart, but anyway, the absolute GOAT, the man that we thought was washed, has won before anyone else apart from Baraka and Cucumber this season, starting from P9 on the final lap. What a race was this?
I came back 5 seconds.
In all fairness, that second safety car helped you, if I'm honest. But, you know. Jesus.
I definitely have to make highlights of those final parts of the race.
Monsters, how are you?
Definitely have to make highlights of that. It's the best race of the season. I said it was a boring one. I said it wasn't matching the previous rounds, but that final laps was a complete craziness. I can't believe what I've just seen. So we will go now with the, I guess I'll play the British anthem for McLaren and Will. Or I actually like McLaren and, well, you know, Will is actually driving for a British team, which is McLaren, and so I could just play the British anthem. But I think, like, I'm gonna play
He has
the
got the British
Italian.
flag next to his name, so you might as well just do the British anthem.
Yeah, but actually I want to play the Italian and the British anthem. That way we can have two still, and it's gonna be nice. So I'm gonna go with the Italian first, then with the British one.
Right, okay.
well, that was a massive, crazy race, and we are gonna get now the guys for the interviews. Well, Will wins the race, Baraka in second, then Yane in third. And well, what I have to say once again, the anthem, Italian anthem for Will, and the British one as well, for him as well, and for the team. So we'll try to get Yane, Baraka, and Will in the party chat.
Will, do you have to have the...
Okay, Clint, I'll let it to you today, as remember I take all the show last time at Miami. Yeah, you can take the show today, mate, don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna get the guy, then I'm gonna make the final question about next race like always, then you take all the show. I'm gonna get Yane and Baraka in the party chat, but I guess Baraka won't join like usually, but...
Right. Obviously, we'll have to wait for Yanni.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's joining.
Wait, why is Dundee talking about a penalty for Whale and Bialo as well? What happened there?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Well, maybe Yanni might win this at the end. We don't know. Yeah. I guess we might just get started with the interviews. So, welcome Will and welcome Yanni after that really crazy race to the post-race interviews. And now I'm gonna let it to Clint, so please go on and make all your questions to these guys.
So, Will, qualifying wasn't the best for you. But obviously that race paid off. So, talk us through that.
Yeah, so I've been practicing a lot for this race, and in time trial my setup was really good. I had confidence, but as soon as I started my quali lap, like my car wasn't turning, I had so many problems, especially in high speed corners. I was losing the back end every time, so yeah, qualifying wasn't for me. Then the race was really good. I think I had a lot of pace. Yeah, maybe this half spin I did in turn 10 didn't help me a lot, but at the end I managed to win it. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Good. So, like you said, the setup felt fine. You know, your race pace was definitely on point. Was you actually expected to win that race?
I was expecting a P4 because I wasn't expecting a safety car in this race because it was a fairly calm race. So yeah, I thought after passing Biolo, I said, okay, from here, let's try to catch Dundee, but he was 12 seconds ahead, so I was just managing the tires so they wouldn't blow up in the last laps. And then the safety car came out, and my tires were at 30%, more or less. I knew Biolo was behind with fairly old hards, but I wanted to I wanted to do my own race, so I went in the pits, used softs, but they were at 5%, so at the two restarts of safety car were very chaotic because Slippery was going so slow. I was pushing Dundee and Yane at some point. In the first one, Biolo had no grip and I had an illegal overtake. I think that Dundee had the same because he was slowing down. So I lost a position to Yane.
Right, okay.
And
I
yeah,
think that's probably what the issue was then.
Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong there. I lost position, so I lost time. And in the second one, my tires were up to temperature, but as soon as I went on the power, I lost the car. I think it was because I had a wheel on the curb. So yeah, that wasn't the best thing. Then I saw that Slippery disconnected from the race, and I had no one behind. So yeah, I just went in the middle of the track and tried to catch Yane and Baraka that started fighting, and you know what happened the last lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So, okay, before obviously the first safety car,
Yes.
you went into pits on lap 22 and you pitted for softs.
Yes.
What the hell was going through your mind?
I felt very good with medium, so I just said, you know what? I was gaining on Biolo with old mediums, and after he pitted, so I just thought I'll do some more laps until my tires don't go on 80%, and I went in, put new softs, and tried to recover a bit because I think I lost a bit of time in my couple of laps. And yeah, I overtook Yane. Was a little bit tricky because there was no space in the left hand side. So yeah, that was very difficult.
Well, nevertheless, congratulations on the race win.
Thank you.
Very well deserved. Very
Thanks.
well handled and a great race from you. So congratulations. So, Monsieur Yane.
Hello.
Great to see you back on the podium, my dude.
Well, it's
Been a while. You're not drink driving here. You're not drink driving here.
no.
Good lad. But please tell us, sum that race up from your perspective.
Well, boring. After the last safety car, there was something boring.
Right. See, ladies and gentlemen, and this is why we love Yano, because it's just short word answers. That's it. Pit stop strategies. What was going through your mind? What was you thinking? Was you thinking of going long on the mediums, or was you thinking try and go shorter and try and gain some positions?
Well, I just extend my medium stint because I was hoping that there will be a safety car, but then there didn't come, so I had to pit for hards. Otherwise, I would have pit for softs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have anything else to add. David?
No, nothing else. I'm gonna go with the usual question. So,
Yeah, go for it.
next weekend we go to Britain, the British Grand Prix. So, how are you looking to perform on there? Well, of course, Will, kind of home race for you. Jan, I think you have a couple of good races there as well. So, go on with your thoughts.
Well, I hope I will survive without collisions.
Well,
Yeah, not a lot of good memories because every time it rained and I couldn't get past and I crashed in the last lap.
Thales, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And yeah, and I remember I crashed in the last lap. So yeah, not good memories, and my pace is quite good, but I don't know. We will see.
Actually, before getting a bit less serious now, going a bit more to a fun stuff. Any words now for me, for Thales, for Dundee, for Bialo, for actually everyone else that bullied you for this last 2 months after winning a race before every one of those on this season? Any words for all of us, including myself?
I think I
Yeah,
could probably answer that for him.
No, no, no. I'm not. I'm not angry. Actually, I'm happy because they pushed me, and I started practicing more and more to prove them wrong. Yeah, my pace is not as last year on the last game, but I think with more practice, obviously I went no assist for this game and still need to use to it. And yeah, nothing. I don't have anything to say to them. Just they kept me very very tired with some messages, but they pushed me to go faster and practice more. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's good. Well, actually, that helped you as well to push hard yourself. Like also myself making fun of you sometimes, but also pushing you to get better. And like I said today, to change your mentality. Don't think that something bad will happen, and at the end, well, you won this race. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Maybe we'll keep making some jokes like we usually do about actually everyone. But well, now we know you have that race win, that extra win at Spain today. So congratulations on that.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that, Yanni, as well on the podium. I know the win could have well been for you as well. But yeah, I think stewards are gonna be busy this weekend now and Monday as well, judging all the incidents that are gonna be reported. So hopefully a good luck for us as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Don't get too drunk.
What's too
Goodbye, guys. Congratulations again.
Bye bye.
Alright, guys,
Thanks.
take it easy.
Thanks again. Bye.
Bye.
Right then, ladies and gents, that is it from us today. Another great race, another great week. We'll see you back next week, same time, same place, for... what is it?
British Grand Prix, your home race.
Oh yes, for Silverstone. So yeah, feel free to tune in, and yeah, we'll catch you all then. Take
Bye,
care,
guys.
Bye for now.
Wait, actually, I have a lot of comments I haven't read. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. So, Equastar says, wow, wow, wow. Dino says, Will for podium, let's go, mate. Then, well, Dino starts laughing, wow, Will. Mega ending of the race. Now let's read Jan and Dundee in Discord chat. Okay, those messages are from the race, of course, but yeah, well, kind of fun. But alright, then I will see you next weekend for the British Grand Prix, and hopefully we'll have a good time judging all those incidents because we're gonna be much more busier than all these last months, I think.
Yeah.
So
All
goodbye.
right, mate.
Goodbye.
All right, brother.